Welcome back to Julie's Wreath Boutique. It is the second week of the new year, and we are going to make this really pretty, and I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure if I want to, it's not really a wreath. It's kind of like a door hanger, but it's not a door hanger, but it's just like home decor. So I went into my stash of stuff. I had every bit of this at home in the studio. So let's make something beautiful together. Okay, so you're going to start off with some Dollar Tree products. This is just an MDF wood round that you can get there. I'm going to use yarn that I already had at hand. This yarn was purchased at Hobby Lobby, and we are just going to get my little staple gun that I got at Amazon. Again, it's always linked down below. And here's the basic premise of this. You're going to wrap that frame with your yarn. So I figured out very quickly I needed to cut a piece of yarn and wrap it all up and make this process go a little bit easier. If you know, you know, right? The crafting problems. But so we got that all wrapped up, and then we started wrapping it around the frame. So again, you're just going to secure it with that staple gun, which is amazing and so easy on my hands. I love it. And you're just going to wrap the whole frame, and you're going to get to a point where you're going to need more yarn, and I'm going to show you what I did there as well. But this was just kind of like, I wanted to make something that of stuff that I had, and I really kind of wanted to add some Dollar Tree products. I'm going to be honest. You can make Dollar Tree products, makes beautiful home decor as well. So this is where I had enough yarn too. So I stapled that, cut the excess, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to add a little bit of hot glue to this as well, as you're going to see in this next clip, just to make sure that it all comes together. Then you're going to cut another piece of yarn. You're going to wrap it, do whatever you need to. But if you want to take the big old piece of yarn and go through it, that's totally up to you. But I have something exciting to share with you, and it's totally free. So I am taking part in a home decor crafting summit, and it's a 2 or 3 day event. I believe it's 3 days. 35 crafters are taking part in it, and you guys can get in for free, and you'll have the ability to watch these projects live. So they range from hand lettering to Cricut to me making wreaths to embroidery. So if you want to get into that, make sure you check out the link in my bio. It is totally free, and you can sign up for it. It is the end of the month. So this is a doily that you can get in the kitchen section at Dollar Tree. It comes in a 2-pack, and I've used these in the past for like centers for my wreaths, to make really pretty centers for a flower wreath. I'll drop that link here as well. But here I had a little bit of a problem, but you know what? That's life. And what I liked about this is it did stretch. So we are just going to staple that on, and I did quite a few staples before I got it all together. So it's just a really kind of fun. And at the end of this video, you're going to see how I add some felt, but you don't have to add the felt. Really, it's up to you. Then you're going to just cut the excess, and it's just a nice, pretty background, and very kind of Victorian feeling, kind of, you know, I don't know. I feel like we're going back in time with home decor, with fashion. I mean, have you seen the quilted jackets? And I'm just like, oh my goodness, this is so full circle in the way we home decor, and the way we wear things. So that's why I saw this, and I thought I want to do something with it. So another thing that they carry are these little beaded wreaths. Well, it's too small. We got a problem, right? So all you're going to do is take a little, plier set, and then disconnect it, and then close that wire hole. So we're going to, on the point where we have a gap, don't worry, that's where our flowers are going to go, but you're just going to stretch out this beaded wreath. And I just took zip ties. You could use wire, pipe cleaners, whatever you have on hand, right? So I used the little loops that we disconnected and to connect the beaded wreath to it. It's just another fun layer and texture. I'm a big texture person when it comes to decorating my home, and I just feel like I love the different things. If this isn't your style and you're over it, that's okay. I did add a little bit of glue here. I'm using my SureBonder with the little point, but it's also a cordless free glue gun that I love. So the choice is yours, but I had a bunch of these like paper flowers and leaves, and I wanted to use them. I get them at Hobby Lobby, and I always get them when they're 50% off, and you'll find them in the back with the scrapbooking materials. Now, if you wanted to use florals, feel free. You could do that too, all right? But what we did was we used some of the greens of the like different leaves, and I just loved kind of working with this and building it together. But I just really like how this project comes about. I feel like it was very organic, and that's what I want to encourage you. Like, you can think outside the box when it comes to crafting. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing, and do what you love, right? So I started crafting I started my crafting business. I made wreaths and sold them 9 years ago, a little bit over 9 years ago. I had two littles and I had two older kids, and I just wanted to make some money, some extra money. And lo and behold, did I expect to be on YouTube 10 years later with 400,000 plus subscribers? No, I did not. So as I'm just like telling this story while you're watching me put the different little leaves and flowers on, but I was so excited when somebody bought my first wreath. That somebody wanted to actually give me money for something I made was so amazing. The feeling was amazing. And so I started my craft business. I was so excited. I was doing craft shows, and some I did really well, some I didn't, but I didn't even know what to do, right? So 3 months later, we do the taxes, and I sold $3,000 worth of stuff. 3,000, yeah. But I had spent 2,500 in supplies, and I was so devastated. I was like, oh my word, I can't keep doing this if it's not going to help my family. And that's kind of where my business took off. And there's another story to that maybe I'll share with you guys next week in the video. But if you're somebody here that is watching me put this little wreath home decor together, you have a love of crafting, you have a passion for this, right? Let me encourage you that if you want to sell your work, it's possible. That the market isn't oversaturated. The world doesn't have enough wreaths. You just have to find your people. And that's something that I do each and every day over in Julie's Biz Boutique. And I would love to have you think about joining that group. It is a paid subscription group, but I help people like you learn how to sell your products online. So I'll leave that link down below as well. And if you want to know more about it, I would love the opportunity to show you. So I'm just really loving how this all comes together. I even use some of the, like, going through that doily in the back and adding the leaves that way. And I use some of, I get the staple gun and use that as well. But again, have fun with it. You could use florals from Dollar Tree. You could use something different. I have had these little butterflies forever, and I do know Dollar Tree has something similar to this, and I just wanted to kind of add this little, little touch of art to it. I just thought it was so cute. But if you like this video, would you leave me a butterfly in the comments? I know we're not done. We still have a few more things to do for this project. But when you guys comment on my videos, number one, it's so encouraging. I'll be honest. It is me answering your messages and your comments. It's not somebody else. It's me. And so I was just so encouraged this morning. I got back from a trip. I went to Scottsdale, Arizona for a business trip, and I got to hear some of the most encouraging remarks on my last video. If you didn't catch last week's video, you need to. Isn't she pretty? So this is where I decide we need to do a little bit more. We need to have a hanger. So we're going to add that with some more of our yarn. We're going to make a little knot, and we are just going to staple it on the back. But I listened, or I watched or read the comments that you guys leave me here on YouTube, and you guys are the best. I'm serious. So I want to know, what is it you want to learn this year? I asked that question over my Facebook page, and I really want to make sure that I'm serving you over here on YouTube in areas that you need. So if you want to know how to make a certain type of wreath, let me know. If you want to know how to do wreath attachments. I don't know how to do wreath attachments, but maybe 2025 needs to be the year we figure it out, right? So I just, am just here for you guys. So one of the things that I decided is I had this, this is felt, and I get it. This is from Hobby Lobby. This is kind of a newer felt that they have, and so I just like the natural feel. So I then cut it out, and we are just going to put it on the back of this home decor craft that we're doing here. And I just feel like it was just going to give it just a little bit more weight to it. But honestly, you don't have to do this, especially if you're going to hang this on a door that might have glass. It just kind of helps protect the back of it where we put those staples, and kind of cleans it up a little bit too. So that's what we're going to do. All you have to do is just glue it on. So after you go through and clip all that excess off, we're just going to get our little glue gun out, and we're going to put this together. It was really simple. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this project, let me know in the comments. Remember to leave me a butterfly. And guys, at the end of the month, it's like January 27th through 30th, I'm taking a part of the Home Decor Crafting Summit. And so many remarkable crafters will be taking place. It's free. It's free. It's free. You have to show up live to watch the event. But if you love crafting, you're going to want to be a part of it. So the link for that will also be down in the description box below, like I said before. But listen, I want to be there to help you craft this year. So let me know what you want to learn this year, because 2025 needs to be the year that we learn new and different things and be bold. All right? So make sure you subscribe. I'll be here next Sunday night, and we'll be back in Julie's Wreath Boutique. Goodbye.